We should have a chicken throwdown, with like some of the best.
I just want to be a judge. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now where it will be at, I don't know. If you only do El Camino, it's kind of a home court advantage. You know what I'm saying?
We could host it at El Camino, but I don't think it's even worth having a competition. I don't think anyone will win, but that's not a shot. I'm just saying I've had pretty much all of them, and
hey, thank you, man.
Pizza's the best.
I remember when I first went up there. Now,
whoa, that's the chicken gods, bro.
It is, man. They were mad at me. They were mad at me for talking like that.
I put this on everything.
Party people,
I love
it's your boy
my
Mazi.
My clothes. I thought I told you this is my world, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, party people in the place to be. It's your boy Mazi. All right.
I'm excited, guys.
I'm
excited.
I'm hyped too.
It's not often you get superstars in the building.
What?
Come on, culinary superstars.
That's different. That's different.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy too, because every time I show up, it's like, I look straight there and look for the truck.
Exactly.
Look, see if there's a line. Make sure my wife gets something to eat. Whatever she want. Sometimes I'll be like,
what do you want? What do you want?
You want peace? And that's when she'll be like, maybe Garcia's barbecue or maybe El Cevichero. I'm like, whatever, I'm going to peace. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Cesar, Kev, and of course you see a familiar face, Ricky. Pete's Hot Chicken. In the house. Hey, yo.
Best podcast in the world, goddamn it.
Mazi's world.
You know what I'm saying?
The rebrand is real. And then, of course, Ricky, head honcho over at El Camino, and now Besame. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Besame?
Yeah, you got it.
Look at Marcos in the house.
Marcos in the house. Anyway, how y'all doing today, fellas?
Good.
Yeah?
Chilling.
So, for those who may not know about Pete's, Cesar, Kev, let the people know who you are, man. As far as, what they may not know about y'all. Things of that nature.
We are Pete's Hot Chicken.
When they do the fusion dance there, they become Pete's Chicken.
Nashville Caliente.
Yeah.
We specialize in chicken crisper or chicken tenders. Chicken tenders, Nashville style.
Yeah.
Hot, spicy.
We also are known for our mac and cheese as well.
Yes.
Award-winning.
No. Talk. Let them know.
Yeah.
Award-winning mac and cheese.
Best mac and cheese in San Antonio right now.
Huh?
That's a fact.
Yeah. We'll be doing it again soon. A couple months, right?
In
March?
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
is there any way we can be judges? Well, not me per se, because I really don't do mac and cheese like that. But maybe for my guy Skrills, is there a way he can get in to be a judge somehow? You know what I mean?
Spoiler alert. I would just smell the other shit. That shit from here. I'm good.
Yeah, maybe you can't be a judge. It sounds very biased right now.
Yeah.
Just try to be as discreet as possible, but So, how did Pete's Hot Chicken come about? Like, what made y'all want to come together? Well, first, how did y'all meet? Let's start there. How did y'all two meet?
So in about 2013 or 14, I had a food truck. One of my employees, he was telling me about his boss that needed a place to stay. I had an extra room to stay, and he introduced me to his boss, because he was working two jobs. So it turned out to be Cesar. So we just became roommates since then.
I was working for the Culinary Institute.
Okay.
For NAWF. I needed a place to stay. The guy told me, hey, my boss that owns a food truck, he was already in the food truck game.
Yeah.
Was like, he rents out rooms. So I was like, hey, I hear you're the guy. I'm looking for a place to stay, man. And it kicked off, Yeah. We created a relationship there. And I was just running kitchens at that time. Kevin was slanging barbecue, really good barbecue.
So, man, Kev, you just master of all things, huh? Whether it be chicken, barbecue?
Kind of. Two things I'm good at, really.
Just the barbecue and chicken, huh? Nah, I mean, you got a pretty good...
there's tons of other things.
I was going to say, like, one of my wife's favorites is the apple pie from Pete's.
Yeah,
that's apple pie. Then the whipped cream as well. I just dip it in my hot chocolate. It's amazing. So then what made y'all want to just jump in the Nashville hot chicken game, man?
it was years later, really. I mean, we've known each other for almost a decade, and then pandemic happened.
Yeah.
So I was working a kitchen and I lost my job.
Oh man.
Yeah, kind of sucked, but it was like the coolest thing. I mean,
Just look what it led to, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And that's all that matters, right? Now look, Cesar's out here thriving.
Hey, trying.
So then,
I was living at the house and I was just like bummed. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Kevin was working as a driver. You know,
I was working in the oil fields at that time, and I thought my job was secure because I was critical infrastructure, and suddenly we just like got our hours cut like stupid bad. So I was like trying to figure out what to do, and I was like, I got the trailer still because I had shut down the barbecue truck, and we're just kind of just brainstorming, trying to figure out what to do. I was like, and he just came up with hot chicken because he was at Ida Claire at that time, and it was like he was saying like it's gonna be the next big thing.
yeah.
I was like, it's trending, and he looked into it. He was like, oh yeah, because you know we didn't want to compete with like barbecue.
Yeah.
You know, because there was that as well. It was like barbecue or what can we do? You know, my background was chicken the past like X amount of years. Max's, I was at Max's, and then Ida Claire. So Max's, I was there like 4 years, 3 years, and then Ida Claire, I was probably a year and something. I was in Dallas for the opening a year, and then I came to San Antonio to open up Ida Claire. We wanted to do something that I knew I can do consistent,
Sure.
you know, to provide a product. So we ended up like doing hot chicken nights at the house, or fried chicken.
Oh man.
And
So y'all were like slanging chicken out the house?
we were trying to.
Oh,
Because it was
talking about some trappers, man.
It was the pandemic, and, you know, I was like thinking I was getting unemployment, so
He flipped the unemployment.
Come on, man.
Bought
Listen.
himself a pack.
And that is drug dealing.
Talk about it.
Talk about it, Ricky.
hey, you know, all my friends were out blowing their money, and I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna keep. I didn't know, you know, we didn't think Pete was gonna hit the way it hit. Or, you know, it's been pretty cool, the journey, the growth. So, yeah, it was a good thing because I mean, look at it now; it's bloomed into something pretty amazing.
Nah, for sure.
Like I said, people come, y'all come. That's why we're here. You know, I heard you love chicken. It's like you met the chicken plugs.
Yeah.
Yes.
And by that definition, Ricky's like,
As he just sits in his glory, like, yeah. You. No, it's crazy too. Because remember when I first pulled up to El Camino, I mean, like my wife was saying, I'm a picky eater too. So I was kind of like, what's there here that I can get into? So holy smoke, I was doing more of the fries. I was getting the fries, a little bit of the brisket, just kind of like having my own little thing. But I was mainly getting the fries, and then I was like, if a chicken spot were to pop up, it would be untouchable. And then, sure enough, I think we came up with DJ Protege. Shout out to Protege.
Yeah.
Took him down to El Camino, you know what I mean? Just showing him around and all that. And then I saw Pete's Chicken Shop, but y'all were closed. And I was like... And then I caught y'all one day, I was open, and then that's when I was like, yeah, give me the hot damn. And y'all were just warning me like, nah. It's your first time here. Just walk in. Don't just run through the door and get the hot damn. Just go ahead and try hot or medium. Yeah. It's really like that.
It's different. It's different in Nashville. Everything's fucking hot.
Nah, facts.
Everything's hot.
like, have y'all been out there before, or?
So we did. We actually took a trip right before we opened up Pete's just to understand
right.
hot chicken. You know, we went to the Mecca of hot chicken to really understand it.
Yeah.
While in the pandemic, so we're like cruising in a car. You know, we even got pulled over during this our trip.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And the guy was like, "Y'all are driving from San Antonio to come try some hot chicken," and we were like, you know, we're not doing anything. I mean, everything was like 25% barely opening up.
Yeah,
I would say, you know, all we were able to do is just walk up to a window and order, and I mean, it was actually pretty good because we didn't get any lines.
Right, I'm sure since everybody was in the house, y'all just walked in wherever y'all needed to go and just got whatever y'all wanted with no wait.
Yeah, with no wait.
Yeah,
and it was, I think Patty B's was like barely opening, or all I know is we were lucky because they said they were constantly always lines, you know, for some of these joints that we went to go try. Prince's was another one. Party Foul. We took that experience that we had from there and try to bring it to San Antonio.
I guess I'll go out and say it. I mean, they're number one right now.
Hey, thank you.
I don't know who's better. I mean, there's some other ones out there that's close. They're close, but
we should have a chicken throwdown, you know, with like some of the best.
Can I be a judge?
Hey,
I just want to be a judge. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now where it will be at, I don't know. If you only do El Camino, it's kind of a home court advantage. You know what I'm saying?
We could host it at El Camino, but I don't think it's even worth having a competition. I don't think anyone will win, but I'm just
facts. I mean, it's
not a shot. I'm just saying I've had pretty much all of them, and
hey, thank you, man.
Pizza's the best.
Right? Yeah. No, I agree. I agree 100%. Like I remember when I first went up there, and now
whoa. That's the chicken gods, bro.
It is, man. They were mad at me. They were mad at me for talking like that.
Like, why are you even talking about having a competition?
Yeah, that was crazy. So when I went to Pete's for the first time, and the tenders were thick. Like, these some thick tenders. I don't know. I was iffy. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of like, they cooked all the way through and all that, but they were.
Yeah.
And I was excited because I had food poisoning maybe once in my life.
Oh.
But then again, where I went and where I got it from, it wouldn't be a surprise. Jack in the Box. So I had the spicy chicken sandwich from there, and
congratulations, you played yourself.
I did. I did, and I was sick for like a solid week and a half. It was bad. It was really bad. So I just told myself when it came to the thick tenders, I was like, I don't know. I hope they do it right, and y'all did it right. Y'all do it right each and every time. So big salute to y'all for getting it done. But also, what made y'all choose the food truck instead of doing like a brick and mortar, like you know what I mean, a restaurant?
I would say just a lower price point to enter the market. Didn't have to take out any loans, didn't have to get into any debt.
Yeah.
We're able to do it just basically, you know, with the income we already had.
Will there be more than one Pete's opening up?
So we have a second one right now that we're just trying to do catering, and I mean, we want more.
Of course, yeah.
Who does it?
Yeah, no, because I know last time we were talking, you wanted to expand. You know what I mean, and definitely
that's the goal.
Yeah,
you know, getting a building or more trucks. Over the 2 years now, we have like a second truck that we're going to be operating. The way I see it is maybe getting into a building space, like to be able to store more product. You know, right now we have a warehouse or our commissary where we do it pretty much. You know, and that one, if we can fill that, then we'll definitely be looking into like, hey, we need a place of our own, possibly a building. You know,
for sure. Is the ultimate goal like franchising, or do y'all want to keep it within yourselves?
We've thought about franchising. The problem with franchising is you kind of lose a bit of control on managing the staff and everything, and we kind of like our methods like down to a complete science, and just a little bit afraid of like if we just hand somebody like or not royalties, but you know, just give somebody just the name, they'll just kind of change it. And
right.
We're gonna keep it small for now. Selfish.
No, I mean, but that's you know, I guess the smart play for right now, like, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing, and I think what y'all got going is good for y'all. And then Ricky, I guess I'll pass this on to you, man. What how did you discover the guys over here at Pete's Chicken Shack or Pete's Hot Chicken? Sorry,
It was actually a mutual friend. One of my boys, Andrew, grew up with him since teenagers. He told me, he's like, man, try my guy's truck. You gotta check. It's like fucking fire chicken. And I was like, usually I don't really care what people's opinions are like, hey, like everybody's got that friend, like try my friend's this, try my friend's that.
Gotcha.
But Andrew's, he's a long time friend. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like I'll look him up. I'll check it out. So I think I looked him up at some point because I had a space open up because I think I kicked someone out. But hey man, you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, hey man.
But I looked him up and it was I was like, yo, like, I think they messaged me or I responded. I forgot what it was.
Actually, we messaged you.
That's what it was. And he messaged me. I looked at it, and
it took like a couple months. Like I think we just
the inbox is crazy, man. I'm not trying to be a dick about it, like, but or sound cocky about it, but there's like at least a few hundred trucks in line trying to get space at El Camino.
Yeah, because we were trying to look for the next spot too, trying to figure it out.
And they stood out. I saw the message originally, but then when my boy told me that they were friends, I'm like, all right, cool. I went back to it. I think I hit him back. Yeah. I'm like, yo, like, come try it out or whatever. And I looked at their pictures and stuff like that. And, when I first had it, I was like hooked. I was like, yo, this is the best chicken I've probably ever had.
Yeah.
It's up there. I've had some amazing fried chicken, but yeah, man, I think it's best ever for sure. It's in that realm.
Nah, for sure.
I mean? Hey, thank you, man.
And I say that whether they were with me or not. You know what I'm saying? I think they're some of the best to do it. So yeah, man. Once they came in, it was like a permanent spot type situation. I'm like, yo, like you guys want a spot here? This is what it is, and they ran with it and found success. You know what I'm saying? You already know what we do at El Camino as far as marketing and and the effort that we give to push the trucks and stuff like that. They did the hard work with, being consistent and kind of taking my advice a little bit. Like obviously I can't force, like certain things. Like I have a strict guideline of like, okay, I need trucks open these days, but I really think you guys should be open this many days. Right. And I think you should open at these times. And, having those conversations and stuff like that. And, they came with it, man. Like they've blown up. They're probably like, up there with the most popular trucks in town, in the downtown area, especially.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done this myself with, Holy Smoke, you know what I'm saying? And I've always told them since the beginning, I'm like, y'all are me when I started. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but they have a better platform because I didn't have El Camino when I started. I had a fucking pandemic, empty parking lot at the beginning of the pandemic, right? So anyway, yeah, man, it's been great. I think like seeing them grow and for us to be a part of it, for me to be a part of it, it's pretty cool.
Just from the entrepreneur perspective, was there any like hiccups or problems starting that up, like getting that off the ground? And
I mean, there's a good month or two where we pretty much made like 500 a week or so. Like there's like no way we're surviving off that.
It was hard. It really was.
Yeah.
But I mean, we kept going. We kept pushing. Seriously. When Ricky reached out, it was like perfect. We were trying to figure out like what to do next because there was a certain spot where we were that just wasn't really. We wanted more. We needed to get Pete's out.
It's not talking shit, but a lot of the spaces to park in town don't provide anything other than just a space. You know what I'm saying? There's only one that really comes to mind. Well, two, I take it back. I'll say it. The Point and the Block. Like, they care about their trucks. They do a really good job. I don't know anybody else. Nothing comes to mind. I know the one on Austin Highway shut down and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But, like, Pete's, you have, like, this crazy good truck that has a lot of potential.
Yeah.
But where they were parked at puts forth no real effort in pushing the truck's products. And at that time, not to knock them, but, like, obviously, they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to get open. Yeah. They're trying to be consistent with making a product. So they didn't have their own good marketing, right?
Gotcha.
And that's where I was able to, give something, you know what I'm saying, to help them, reach their goals. And at the same time, and it's a mutual give, right? It's like a mutual benefit. Like if they become more popular, more customers come to El Camino and, have drinks and whatnot, right? But that's pretty much what it is, man. A lot of spaces, and not just in San Antonio, in general. I study. Like, I look up spots out of town. I always see what, people in the industry are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I keeping up with the game, right?
Right.
And man, you already know the number one compliment I get is like, man, who does y'all's marketing? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And, my guy Andrew helps
Shout
out.
Andrew.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a real key player in the whole thing. But I give my guidance, I give my input. You know what I'm saying? And we're both on the same page as far as the direction goes and how we work with our trucks.
Yeah.
But it was rough. It was rough, man. In the beginning at El Camino, it was because we were like the new kids on the block, if anything, and the overload of like volume was what, I mean, we were just working.
I do notice that when there is a new truck, it seems like, you and Kev and really the whole El Camino, but y'all really embrace the newer trucks.
Yeah.
Especially if they work out or they're trying to work out.
Yeah.
Man, y'all really, I mean, that's what I dig the most because y'all.
The camaraderie is real. Like,
right. And if I was a food truck owner, like I'd be like, yeah, man, it's a jumping spot, but it's also like, if I'm there, I'm part of the club, right?
In the beginning, we would talk to other food trucks that were operating already at El Camino, and they said they were like flat out like, bro, if your food's good, like you'll be all right, but if it's not, like,
it'd be rough.
But it never went that way, people came back and people wanted, Pete's.
I don't fully agree with that statement. I'm just saying, like, because we all consume some type of shit, right? Like, there's things that we like. I mean, shit, I get Starbucks every other day, and I know it's shit. You know what I'm saying? But you get it because it's branding. It's it's something you do. Like you get sucked into, and it's just part of your day-to-day thing, right?
Right.
I go to the same spot. Someone else might like it, but for lunch or something like that, right? Like I go to Wrigleyville. Other people might not like it, but I love it. You know? So I think like the trucks, even if you're not that great, you know what I'm saying? Like you can still be, as long as you're consistent and you got marketing, like, you'll I mean, McDonald's is still in business. I'm just saying, like.
Facts. And how many they got around the world? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what it takes.
I mean, Arby's is open.
And the only person I know that goes to Arby's is.
That's disgusting.
Also, real quick, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I know we kind of been talking off air about this, but when is Mazi's World going to get his special combo or promotion or something, some type of sponsorship? Wow, silence says everything.
You already have. You get endless chicken, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Our guys already know. They're like, Mom's here, yo, 3-piece, hot, no pickles. Come on now.
That's the unofficial Mazi's World combo.
That's true.
That's true.
Every time we tell somebody to go out there, it's like, yeah, bro, just tell me you want the Mazi special. This is what we say.
That's what we joke around. So like, yo, tell me what the Mazi special. And
sometimes we have to talk to them, bro, because they're not ready. Not many. I don't even mess with the hot. I don't. I mess with mild and medium. Kevin's the one that does all these.
I got a beef with you, man.
Yeah. Before you get to that, how did the whole like heat kind of
the heat level
come up? You know what I mean? Because
let's talk
about that trial and error.
Yeah, the heatinist over here, the wizard.
He's all quiet.
The real silence behind the violence, because I swear, man,
it's always like, nah, hotter the better.
Everyone here in San Antonio, they have like a certain level of heat, but when we went to Nashville, like it was way hotter than we expected.
Yeah.
So I just kind of wanted to replicate what I had over there, because I mean, we just wanted to bring something authentic to San Antonio. And we thought a lot more people would be able to take the heat, but apparently not. Like
it's crazy. We thought like more people would really like enjoy the heat. And I'm not gonna lie, there's a certain breed, probably, of people that really enjoy heat and Pete's. You know,
we've had people tell us the mild is too hot.
Yeah, so we've toned it down. You know, we really have. We accommodated to our guests.
I mean, that sounded like a personal issue.
But I'm not gonna lie, when we did it in Nashville, man, it was like, I remember almost choking up on like some hot chicken, and I'm like trying to tell them, bro, go to a gas station. I need milk.
He needs some milk.
For real. I mean, man, coming back home, I was hurting, dude.
I bet.
You got like a, some type of like, I was hurting.
Yeah. So Kev, I guess I'll ask you. I mean, I guess it was the answer, but what's the hottest seasoning a chicken you ever had?
On our truck or in general?
Just in general. If you're creating all these spices at Pete's, there has to be a threshold of where it was like, okay, this is too hot, and then there's, this ain't really nothing. And it seems like you're kind of finding that sweet spot.
Honestly, the Cook Shack, like their hottest level is just stupid hot. It's kind of like the one chip challenge in a chicken tender. It felt like the same like level of heat.
And that no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
this dude tries like all these hot places, and he just won recently at Pluckers. He did that. He was like, "You want a free T-shirt or what?" I was like, "Bet."
What did you get from it? Like
he got a T-shirt and a snap picture and put up.
For real?
Yeah.
At Pluckers off of what? 410 and 281.
Oh, okay.
The new one. Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, that's crazy. I was sitting there thinking when I did the hot ones that they sell at Walmart now with the Apollo hot sauce in there, and I was like the last dab Apollo or whatever, covered it on my boneless chicken, do it in there, and I'm like, it's not that bad, and then it just kicked in immediately, and I'm like, what did I just do? Like, no, I'm not ready for this. Until I tried
Devil's cock?
Yes. Yeah, man. Why, Kev? Why?
I don't know.
Ricky, have you tried that?
Nah, man. I'll take it past my.
There you go.
At least you know your limits, yeah. Because I tried it and I was laying on the floor.
Kevin, what's wrong with you, bro? Get up on 3. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm just duking myself now.
It was a quick instant, like, oh no, he's not
Instant
lying.
regret.
Instant regret.
Yeah,
instant
he's
regret.
not lying.
And then the crazy, I tried the all hell no immediately.
And imagine that. That's just a bite, dude. Some of these people that come in and have
the whole thing.
The devil's cut.
Devil's cut.
They're crushing 3 tenders. You know.
Wait, so people order that for real?
Yeah.
Y'all have regulars that come and order that?
Yeah. They will definitely crush it. Majority of women take more heat than men. I will say that.
So the regulars are wow.
I think one of our comments on the heat level, I think, is a woman came and she was like, I'm giving y'all a tip. She left like a $20 tip and was like, it's because I had fun coming to El Camino and watching a bunch of grown men cry. Because they tried the hottest tender.
Wow.
That's funny.
So it's actually like on our thing. You want to see grown men cry? Have this.
Nice.
I think it's hot damn right. Or all hell no.
Oh hell no. Yeah. Yeah. After I had the was cack. I tried all hell no, and then like maybe because my tongue was completely numb from the DC, but I couldn't taste the all hell no. Like it almost seemed like it was really beneath, you know what I mean? And I was just kind of like, yeah, I will never have this again. I'll just stick to the hots and mediums that I'm used to, and leave it at that. And what do the contents contain in the devil's cock? What does it contain?
It's Reaper, Ghost Pepper, and Habanero.
There you go.
Crazy.
Wow. So behind our heat levels, it was really trying out different peppers. You know, when we were at home, we would test and purchase different dry peppers, and trying to really research some of the best ones, so that because you could get just like regular cayenne and all these other dry ingredients, and some of them just be all heat and no flavor.
Right.
So we tried to make sure that we were getting like flavor behind it, and testing everything.
And I think that's what's key with y'all is the fact that y'all have these heat levels, but the flavor of the chicken is still there.
Yeah.
That's what makes it good.
We did a lot of testing at home, believe me. We would like let food sit for an hour. See, we did, trying out the crispiness of chicken, the texture, because we would think in our head, well, if we're in a food truck and, we don't have the resources of like a regular commercial building. So travel wise or like sitting wise, we were trying to figure out what's going to make crispy chicken. We wanted to make sure we provided a good product, if anything. And then you can't cheat like fried chicken. You got to do it fresh. You know, none of this stuff out of a bag. God forbid we never did that. You know,
there's nothing wrong with strip club, chicken tenders.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Mazi, live at the crib with it. Back at it with a musical performance from my brother, live from the North East Side, 7-8 FMG Knots. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go over here and finish up this Pete's Chicken Shack, 2-piece medium. I didn't do the hot.
Boys
this time
ain't
around.
bring me no dirty bird.
Yeah, my fault, bro. I got you on the dirty bird next time, G. FMG Knots, y'all stick around.
A lot of fast money shit going on in this bitch, man. Say, I woke up this morning like fuck it, I'm going harder. Yesterday said the same shit. If you shoot at my gal, better pray to the Holy Father. You got grip on your main bitch. I be blessing the beat like I hit it with holy water. I ain't popping no lame shit. I keep me a rocket on me like my alma mater. Better stay out my lane, bitch. 40 on me and I call it the Super Ruger. I go fast like a new computer. Stepping out clean on the scene like I use the loofah. And I keep blues on me like a hooper looper. I'm the type of nigga keep some pressure burning. You the type to use a hookah. You the type who scared to jump off in that water. I'm in there like two belugas. 7-8er, I done been there and did the shit. On the low key, I been the shit. I'm a humbler nigga, but really I'm colder than boy with no pad, no pen and shit. I be painting pictures for him. I'm a ORTIZ on my Leo Da Vinci shit. I can't fuck with that bitch if she be on that friendly shit unless it pay out some benefits. I done been down to no whip and one zip. Then I ran up my chips again. Took a break from running rap laps. Now I'm finna spin again. I'm a fast way nigga. Out the gate, full stride. I'm at a sprint again. Now my haters is pissed again. Cause they know I been eating good. I'm finna shit again. Poop again. Say, I'm too lit in this bitch. I done burnt off the roof again. Don't it be crazy how foe won't be cool again when that little money start moving in? Niggas couldn't walk a mile in me Zapatas. These some fucking boats to feel. Cause I been through the most and still I be taking all L's on the chin and ain't folded still. Still golded still. Even when they still act like they don't know it still. I'm really on go for real. I been in the lab working like a bitch, me and post for real. Heavyweight flow, every bar I'm spitting really solid gold for real. Two facts that I know for real is I'ma give me some money and these niggas hoes for real. Fast way.
Yeah, y'all heard him. Y'all hoes for real. FMG Knots, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Mazi.
We back up in this bitch, man.
We back up in here. Now, you know what I'm saying? We back up in here. Mazi, Knots. Holla at us, man.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
But Ricky's right. At a strip club, it's different.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want a good lunch.
There you go.
Facts. Steak and fries for how much?
Hey,
$2.99.
Hey.
And so where did the, cause I don't see chicken strips in y'all name. Like, I assume that's by design. Do y'all plan to go into like wings or?
So it's crazy. In the beginning, we totally did a menu that was Pete's Chicken Shack that we put together. Mm. You know, we put all these things that we thought like would make Pete's Chicken Shack, and we did a like a soft opening for our friends and family. Mm. And when we did it, we thought we were cool, and we had like leg quarters, we had dark meat, white meat, wings, tenders, breast, like 7 different proteins.
Oh, that's the
we
whole
found
chicken.
We found out real quick with 7 proteins trying to drop in one fryer was try and error. Like I said, it was a thing. So we changed our whole menu in like 24 hours. Like we were both like, I don't know how this is gonna work, because we were dropping like so many proteins, and every single other protein had a different timer, and you know it would just be chaos.
Nah, sounds like it.
So we summed it down to 3 proteins at that time: wings, breasts, and tenders. I believe, right?
So y'all did wings at one point.
We did, and
wow,
they sold those. Those are. Wow. Yeah. We always talk about bringing them back sometimes.
Yeah,
so,
let's do that.
There's a
We'll
lot
make
of
a
people.
pop-up happen. Wing day.
I'm there, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, because Mazi, like, he eats the boneless chicken chunks, but I...
You gonna stop talking to me like I'm 8 years old, bro.
Bro, but I don't know. I like strips, sure, but like wings.
Wings is his thing.
And I always thought like y'all's whole recipe on wings, bro.
And you're a drum guy, right?
I mean, yeah. but I've recently got on flats. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I'm a flat.
You're a flat?
Kevin's a wing.
Drum?
Or drum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flat.
Yeah, okay.
Flat, okay.
Heck yeah.
Lower, drum, right?
Drums.
Either way, extra crispy, extra crispy, well done all the way. What is that? No pickles. Oh, no pickles.
No pickles.
No pickles. Yeah, they know.
Fried pickles.
Oh, fried pickle. Oh, that's right. The fried pickles.
Yeah.
OGs remember.
That's OG.
OGs remember you had fried pickles at one point. You bringing those back.
We make them time to time. We're so busy. But yeah, we usually make them for like OGs. There'll be people that really do come and beg for them.
Yeah,
they really do.
Okay.
So sometimes I'm just like, yeah, hey, no worries. Change up the game for a little. But there's things that we don't have on the truck that actually make the OG fried pickles, because we had like a ranch dust that we would toss on them. But now we just season them just regular with like our house fry seasoning. So
gotcha.
It still works, but it's not the OG. But we still accommodate to our guests, if anything.
For sure.
And the mac and cheese was always in play from the jump?
I mean,
came about a year later.
Yeah, it came about a year later because we were doing the build out of the big truck. Actually, the trailer didn't have a burner, so we didn't revisit that. Well, we only did it because
we're slow at the other place, and we'll just like mess around with different things. And we had a little induction burner that would work off of.
Yeah, there you go.
But like it wasn't like permanently on the menu because there's no way we could just do it off that one little burner.
Right. As we're looking at the monitor right now of how they were cooking the mac and cheese, it was amazing.
Yeah, mac and cheese is award winning mac and cheese.
Let it be known. So Ricky, real quick, man. Besame. You want to talk about that real quick, man? Another endeavor that you're getting into, one of many.
Opening up a new spot. It's basically like it's like a mini El Camino.
Yeah.
Right. I got plenty of seating, outdoor seating. Got a little bit of indoor seating at this one, which El Camino is 100% outdoors. This one has like, I don't know what the capacity is going to be inside. It's probably going to be like 20 people inside, something like that. But the outdoor, plenty of tables. We'll have an outdoor bar. And I'll probably only have space for 3 trucks max. Mm-hmm. But I've already locked in a deal.
I was like, if you want to announce it, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Pete's is going to be moving from El Camino to Besame.
Yeah.
And then the other truck is a big truck also. It's it's their first truck.
Uh-huh.
It's a 2M smokehouse. So that's a huge deal. We actually have a watch party. It'll happen already because it's tomorrow, right? Recording this or whatever. But we're doing a watch party at El Camino to see their Netflix Taco Chronicles feature.
Okay.
So I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Taco Chronicles, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I love that show. But they got featured in season 3. So that's massive, man. I mean, just having
that's a big deal.
The best hot chicken in town and then the best barbecue in town.
Sound like some food truck tag team champs, if you ask me.
Yeah. So, Besame is going to be a little more intimate as far as the experience is not going to be so. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're going to be family friendly during the day and all that stuff.
Sure.
But we're going to make it 21 and up pretty early, like, 8, 9 p.m. or something like that.
Yeah.
And be more cocktail bar, type deal. We'll see how it goes because having the food aspect of it, I want people to be able to come in and get food. But we're still figuring that out. But anyway, I just went bigger with lighting on this one. Lights at Besame are going to be crazy. I mean, like, I don't even know how much I spent. I'm pretty sure it's like over $50K, but something like that. It's like stupid amount of money in lights.
I saw your Amazon list.
You saw my Amazon list?
Yeah,
your Amazon wish list?
I saw this story where I was like, God damn, there's a lot of lights. Boy.
That's not even that, dude. That's not even a tenth of it.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, I bought these crazy lights called Twinkly Pro. They do all sorts of crazy animations and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. Lighting, I like it. But anyway, it'll be cool, and it's right up the street from El Camino. So I didn't really necessarily. Well, I mean, I don't care. I'll compete with myself. You know what I'm saying? But it's like just being in the same neighborhood. I mean, this one's a little bit different. It's on Grayson. You've had a lot of. There's been a lot of bars in that area. You had what's the OG one? Stay Golden. which is coming back. You know, the Jefferson Bank construction that's been going on for the last few years. Broadway and Grayson, that tower is pretty much almost done.
Yeah.
So that whole neighborhood, I wouldn't even call it gentrified because it's already been that type of neighborhood for a long time. I mean, the Pearl's been there for, you know, a good while already, right? Yeah. But there's always been, you know, small restaurants and bars and stuff like that have been in that area. But I think this time around, with all the new development, the new apartment complexes, the what do you call it, the Jefferson Bank Tower, all that stuff, there's going to be like the new hotspot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with all the drama the city's given with the St. Mary's Strip and taking so long in construction and all that stuff, right? People are looking for, you know, other areas because you can't even walk on the Strip right now.
Right.
So kind of like what happened with Avenue B with El Camino. I mean, you know, maybe it's prime real estate now, but it ain't really prime real estate.
I was about to ask you about that. Like, what made them decide to throw those medians and curbs like in the middle of the street like that? Was it because of the parking and all that?
I didn't like it at first, but I've known about those plans for a long time because I've sat in council meetings and stuff like that and like heard plans and or whatever. So I've known about the sidewalk thing since they were like first talked about. The news didn't know anything about it or whatever. But it's to make, they're making bike lanes. I think it's for 2 or 3 miles. So it goes all the way up to Hildebrand. Something like that. It goes all the way up through the museums and you know, along the Riverwalk and through the Pearl and all that, right? So it's to just give tourists and locals more safe bike access, right? Safer bike routes, because obviously, like, people suck at driving.
Obviously,
you know.
Yeah, they're trash.
But yeah, man. So Avenue B's, you know, seeing changes, all that stuff. But the bike lanes will be dope. I think when it's done, like the cool thing is you can park in the middle of the street now. So when they
you can't officially park in the street.
You can park in the middle of the street. Yeah.
Okay. Because we didn't know. We just kind of saw people park there, and we was like,
so like if you're driving down, the left side is going to be the bike lane. The middle is going to be parking, where you can park along the curbs, and then you could drive on the right side.
Gotcha.
So anyway, but yeah, man, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like all the development that's happening in the area, you know. That part of town to me has always been kind of run down anyway. Prior to El Camino being there, I mean, there wasn't a house in that neighborhood since like the 70s or 80s. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, on Avenue B for El Camino. Grayson has always been like small townhomes or duplexes and things like that, right? So, but you see this shit happen in other cities. I mean, look at Rainey Street in Austin. It was only 15 years ago that it was little houses and duplexes, right? And then a couple bars opened up, and then before you know it, you know, towers are being built and houses are being torn down and stuff like that. But, you know, it is what it is.
I'm sure you follow it, but that whole beef about the St. Mary's Strip and the neighborhoods, beefing with the bars and so on and so forth, does that affect Best on Man anyway? Or
I haven't had any run-ins with the city. Okay, I'm just saying how I think what I think it is. But I think that
Squirrels is where you edit and throw in the ether. Go ahead.
Nah, man. I mean, you know, I'm not talking about an individual person, right? But there's obviously people that are in control of city planning and what goes on and all that stuff, right? To me, and I think to a lot of business owners in the area, it looks somewhat strategic to like the strips specifically, not Avenue B. The bike lane things didn't really affect us that much, right? Sure. But the strip, I mean, they completely tore up the sidewalk, tore up they dismantled everything. You can't even walk into businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, there has to be a better way to handle construction like that. You know what I'm saying? They're giving the excuses like this is how it needs to be done and blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, but where's the end? There is no end in sight. You know what I'm saying? It could be a year, it could be another 2 years that they're going to be having to deal with this stuff, right? But you have all these businesses, everything's zoned for you know, commercial use, for, you know, zone C3 or IDZ or whatever the zoning is that would allow for bigger projects, right? Like if you're zone C3 or IDZ or these commercial zoning, what do you call it, codes that they have on those properties. Gotcha. Think about it. If they all went out of business, who do you think is going to come in and what are they going to do with it? They're going to build big commercial buildings and stuff like that, right? With street retail and all that stuff. None of those buildings are considered historic. So the way I see it is if they, you know, tighten up everything and do this construction and then put these sound ordinance task forces and TABC starts hitting all the bars and stuff like that, right? What do you think's going to happen when like multiple businesses go under? Right. Who's going to come in and pick it up? You know, big investment. And what are they going to do? they're going to get, build towers, and then they're going to get tax breaks from the city, and then the city's going to make more money on that real estate versus it just being a bar, right? Because if it's a tower, now they're making money on property taxes for a whole building. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's not really a conspiracy. That's literally how it goes. People always talk about it after it already happens. But, growing up, I grew up in Chicago, and I remember going to I was a kid and going to the Cabrini Green area and stuff like that with my dad when he had a warehouse in the hood and stuff like that in the industrial areas. He worked at a shop making furniture and stuff like that. And I saw it happen before my eyes, and I always knew that could be taken and implemented in pretty much any city, and it has. I mean, you go to Houston and go to the hood areas that used to be hood, they ain't hood no more. You know what I'm saying? Go to Atlanta, go to New York, all that stuff. I mean, it's it's the way they play the game, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The thing I see happening here, aside from the Strip, I mean, the West Side is going to be gentrified like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? UTSA is already announcing their next project that hasn't even broken ground yet. It's supposed to break ground next year, and they're probably going to tear down. I can see the county getting tore down maybe in 10, 15 years from now. Haven for Hope's eventually going to get tore down. All this stuff is going to happen. I'm just calling now. You can record this shit and play it back. And just remember I said to buy up the hood now, because in 15 years from now, it ain't going to be affordable no more. You know what I'm saying? Everything in the Pearl is already a prime example of that. After the Pearl was built, right? Yeah. Now you got, I'm capitalizing this, so I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying, if you want to, you could either complain about it and talk shit about what rich people are doing later, or you can get down and do something now. You know what I'm saying? You can go buy a house in the hood right now for $150K, and maybe in 15, 20 years from now, it'll be $400, $500, $600.
Yeah, no, that's real. True shit.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Nice. But I thought that was dope, man. So I love everything that y'all do individually and together, man.
Keep it going, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how, you don't really think, I think about it from in a really deep level, right? How much, how important food is to us, right?
Yeah. To me,
you go to pizza every fucking day. Every time I look at my Instagram, I know I'm going to see a Mazi post being at El Camino getting pizza whenever they're
That's a fact.
You know or people rolling through that you've,
but it's like that for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So to me, maintaining good relationships with good trucks and stuff like that, and working with these guys is something that I really enjoy and that I want to keep building on. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a new bar, and who's the first one that I call? Them.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
The All-Stars.
You know what I'm saying? Because they've proven themselves. I mean, you can say it's the spot and you can say it's the marketing and all that stuff, but it takes a lot of work, man. It's very stressful to run a food business and jump in this game. And, there's times like right now where it's rained for 2 weeks and it's fucking cold outside, and, you're usually making X amount, but now you're 90% down for, for the month. Yeah. I mean, they're putting in the work, man. So I think, for me, my personal goal is to continue to build platforms to help Pete's and people like Pete's, business owners like Pete's, to get their foot in the door, get in the game, and make money.
That makes sense.
Very dope, man.
So, Cesar and Kev, if there's people that want to start up a food truck and want to be like y'all, what advice would you have to give for them?
Just do it. That's what we did.
Just do it.
Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
What if they want to make Nashville hot chicken like y'all?
Hey,
you welcome the competition?
Yeah.
Look at Kev's face. Yeah, he want the smoke.
Literally. On our days off, we travel and try hot chicken, man. We're constantly trying hot chicken.
Nice.
Even though we don't eat our own chicken, or we do, but or our cheat meals.
I think the number one thing, man, is consistency.
Yes.
Yes. That's got to be the number one thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have a great product, but if you're not open, no one cares.
Facts.
You could be the best chicken in town or the best barbecue in town. If you're open in 2 hours late, no one cares. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to lose customers even if you're a good product. And people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? So consistency, number one. And just jump in it. I opened up Holy Smoke without knowing that it was going to be Holy Smoke. Started out as Wrigleyville Grill, and it didn't work out. Went under in 4 months, lost a bunch of money, and then switched it up and did Holy Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Kevin had a barbecue truck, didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? They jumped into hot chicken and just fucking do it.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty much it. But when you're in it, consistency is key for sure. Pay your rent on time so you don't get kicked out. Pay your rent wherever you park. That's a shot.
Where can they find y'all at on social media? I mean, I'm sure y'all. I don't know if y'all want to give y'all personal socials, but if they want to find y'all, where can they find y'all at?
Facebook, Instagram, Pete's Chicken Shack. Yeah. Go and follow.
Yeah, Ricky, where can they find you at?
You know where to find me.
In the parking lot at El Camino, you know, or Besame, one of the two.
Yeah, El Camino SA and Besame 210.
Yeah. Squirrels, where can they find you at?
Right here, baby, eating some Pete's.
Facts. If y'all can't find me on social media at Mazi's World Official, y'all can catch me at Pete's at El Camino. You know what I'm saying? Getting a good 3-piece hot with fries.
No pickles.
No pickles at all.
I fucking love them pickles. God damn it.
Yeah.
I know give me extra pickles.
Yeah.
Laura, what's your favorite dish from Pete's?
Dirty Bird.
Dirty Bird, right?
Come on, now.
Oh yeah, he know.
Come on.
Cesar, no, come on, man.
Hey, man.
Tell you, we regular for real. We do this. We do this.
Really real.
Yeah, so Mazi's World Special 3-piece hot coming soon. You'll see it on the menu, hopefully.
If we put the paper up there, just
we
don't take it down.
gonna slap her home.
Just don't take it down. We'll put it up there. Just don't take it down.
Slap a sticker or something.
There you go.
Nah, listen, because I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I seen a rapper at another spot. I'm not gonna say their name. Even though their food is pretty good. Yeah, he had his own special menu. He had his own special, and I was like, I need to talk to Pete immediately. I gotta holler at them immediately.
We didn't understand it. We're like, what the fuck?
How?
Get local rapper?
Yeah.
Who?
I'll tell you off here.
I'll tell you with your chest, man. Come on.
I'll tell you right now.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think he's a Spy Kids fan. Maybe. Something like that. But
anyway, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, nah, I definitely need a special at Pete's.
It is a special.
It's the official special?
Yeah, like we know.
Bet.
We see you rolling.
I swear, man.
Everybody knows on the truck. Seriously.
And that's love, man. Shout out to everybody on the truck.
Shout out to everybody on the truck. I know, and I feel bad because I forgot homeboy's name. He just followed me on Instagram too. But he always messes with me. He's like, what'd you get? And I was like, the 3-piece hot, no pickles. He's like, 3-piece hot, extra pickles. Gotcha. And he pulls the box up and he hands it to me. I forgot his name. Did you know who I'm talking? Who?
It's Joe.
Joe? Okay, shout out.
Shout out to Joe.
Joe from Remedio?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
You know, he wanted to be at the best spot in town, man.
In the winter circle?
In the winter circle, huh?
Winter circle.
Yeah, man. I feel it. Listen, that's
we
smart.
know what that's like.
We know what that's like. Smart play, bro. Smart play.
You're tired of your managers dancing all in your videos.
Yeah. And then also, real quick, I mean, they're not here too, but shout out to Garcia as well. You were talking about you threw in your chicken with, was it their mac and cheese or was it vice versa?
No, I did a Dirty Bird with their brisket.
With their brisket, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
a
Holy Mac.
Hey, you know, I only ever had that once, and it was fire. And then, like, I just didn't see the truck there enough when we went because they were moving around. I think at the time.
Yeah, man, I got tired of the food shit. Honestly, like, Holy Smoke's coming back.
Okay.
When my guy Abel from Cevicheto, he bought it.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
So Holy Smoke is coming back, and it's having a little change up on the menu, but it's gonna have some of the OG items and stuff like that. But nah, man, I'm done with food.
You done?
Yeah, man. I mean, I went crazy and bought like 6 trucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, started Doughboy, bought like 3 Holy Smoke trucks.
Yeah.
Fucking 2 FedEx trucks that are sitting in the garage. Like, yeah, man. I'm an impulse buyer for sure. But after that, after like I had like this whole dream team of trucks at El Camino, I was like, it was easier for me to be like, you know what? I'm gonna step back. I'm probably gonna sell these 2 businesses. I kind of just said it. and it just happened. I was like, I made a post saying like I'm thinking of selling my trucks.
I remember that.
And within the week, I had sold Doughboy. You know what I'm saying, to my guy Jesse, and we met and chopped it up. And he has a hot dog truck that they run, Just Dogs, and met him and his wife, and they're great people, man. And they took over Doughboy, and they're killing it. They're doing way better than I was doing with Doughboy. The pizza's fire. Like they've tweaked it a little bit, but the pizza is amazing, right?
Yeah.
So they're doing a good job with that. And then I was sitting on Holy Smoke, and you know, I want to do something with my mom because she helped me build, you know what I'm saying, build that and stuff like that. But I want to do something else. Like, you know, it's a lot of work, man. And the last thing I need is my mom stressing about, you know, the whole food stuff. I'm like, let's do something easier. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot, man. It's a lot of work. They could tell you. I mean, Pete's works really hard to do what they do.
For sure.
But yeah, man, I'm done with Holy Smoke. I sold it. I'm gonna, you know, be a consultant to be there for them and help them, you know what I'm saying, along the way and get back open. But I'm done with food. You're gonna see me open up a bunch more food truck parks. You know, maybe I'll start selling food trucks. You know, start doing something like that.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, man.
Yeah, we know a guy that builds them.
Yeah,
I know you know a guy.
Yeah.
When you want it done right, there's only one place to go.
Let's go make history.
We make it built for business.
We'll see what happens, but I want to get in the game. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people will ask me like, "Yo, like, what can I do this, or how do I do this, or how do I do that?" So I want to figure something out. Maybe become a dealer. I don't know. We'll see. Nothing like this big. I don't have the patience or the ability to handle that kind of stress, man. I don't know. It's crazy, the stuff that y'all do. Even this room, I mean, like, y'all's podcast is just...
Yeah, man. Shout out to Davies.
Shout out to Davies, man. Yeah, they held us down.
Man.
For sure.
Yeah,
thank you.
But yeah, man, as far as food, I'm done. Like, I'm going to learn how to be a barber or something.
For sure.
But Cesar and Kev, y'all not done.
We're not.
Pete's Hot Chicken, we ain't here.
We're barely, like, it's just the beginning. I think Ricky touched base earlier. Yeah, it really is.
Absolutely. So, if they want to try Pete's Hot Chicken, where can they find y'all at?
1009 Avenue B.
Yeah.
San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
215.
El Camino.
They know.
Into the new spot.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe. 9cloudsup.com. Be sure to use promo code Mazi22 for 20% off at the checkout. And DaviesEntertainment.com as well to get your Mazi's World merch there. Also, shout out Player Made for throwing the hoodie this way from the South. Great quality. It's A1. Skrills, you got anything?
That was it. Anything else
Any last words, comments? Or?
For either three of y'all?
Thank you for having us.
Nah, listen, it's been a long time in the making. I know we've always said that we wanted y'all to come on, and then it's finally here. We finally made it happen. And looks like we're going to Peace right after this. So
More than likely.
Holler when you see us out there, because we'll be at their truck. It's been your boy Mazi, Skrills, Laura, Ricky, Kev, Cesar, Peace Hot Chicken. We'll see y'all. Peace.
Maserati. So focused, I just need some meaning to my name. Plus I'm cheating with these codes. If you thinking it's a game, that's real talk.